Hi, my name is Pastor Venetia Holland, and I'm here at Greater Nation Christian Fellowship Church. Tonight we studied on Matthew 22, and this is talking about the feast. The king invited many to his feast for his son, and he went out into the village and he sent his servants, and he told his servants to go out and bring in those that I invited into the banquet. But when the servants went out, they refused. They didn't want to come. They had other things to do. You know, it's kind of sort of like us today when Christ calls us and when God calls us and there's a calling on our life, we may not want to do it at that moment. We have other things that we do. And I think I've heard several times when people say, I'm just not ready. I need to be ready before I come. So what this king did, he went out after they refused, and he told his servants, just invite anybody. Everybody you see, invite them. So the servants went out and invited everyone they saw, the good and the bad, invited people off the streets to come and partake in this feast. And there was one man that came to this feast, not dressed properly for the wedding. And the king had him bound and threw him out. It's just like us today. There are people that you know that may come to church. They may sit in their corner. Sometimes they make it up and might sing in the choir, or one of those two things. 20 years down the road, pass away and have to answer to God. And believe me, God may ask them, what did you do? And they'll say, I just sat on the corner, sat in my pew. Every Sunday though, God, I came to church. Every Sunday, God, I came and I at least came in to listen to your word. But they didn't prepare their spirit for what God was doing. God does not want us to sit on the pew and be like this man who was not dressed for the wedding. He wants us to be prepared for the kingdom work and for heaven. Many are called, but few are chosen. That's the end of that scripture. Many are called, but few are chosen. Prepare yourself, prepare your minds, prepare your soul for what God has for you. Don't be afraid, because when he goes out and he get the people ready, he'll get them ready. When he calls you to do something, he will prepare you for it. That's why he said, many are called, but few are chosen. Not all will get invited to the banquet. Those that get invited will have to come prepared. Doesn't mean you have to be saved when you walk into church. It just means you have to get your mind ready to do the work for God. We're greater nations. Many nations serving one God, and the greater nation is in you.